You students, welcome to the WSU and also Student Health Services. These slides are specifically for our returning adults and online students who are looking for healthcare services that are accessible to them in various ways. My name is Heather Stafford and I'm the Director of Student Health. Student Health Services is basically a primary care clinic on campus specifically for students. We have a lot of different services that are available. All services are affordable and convenient and provided to you by our college health specialty practitioners, physicians, advanced practice providers, and nursing staff. We see students for injury and illness care as well as chronic illness management. We do a lot of preventative health services too. So if your program needs you to receive a physical exam or a tuberculosis skin test or maybe a vaccination or two, we can also provide those for you. Not only do we have those type of services, but we also have some specialty items. Our gynecological services are available for anybody who is looking for either testing, screening, contraceptive management, or any other services. We have a laboratory and a medication drug room that's on site. Our laboratory services can consist of anything that is rapid testing results for strep, flu, COVID, or we also draw a lot of blood all the time for various reasons. Our on-site drug room services are specific to our providers, so we cannot accept prescriptions from other providers outside of student health. But you can transition your care to us and we can then become your providers and you have access to our prescriptions at that point. However, we have a lot of over-the-counter medications that you also have access to. Radiology services come out to our clinic and provide x-ray and ultrasounds right here on campus. We have other specialty items like athletic training and physical therapy for therapeutic exercise regimens, as well as a new service with a chiropractor. Our dietitians are always very busy doing consultative and treatment work with our students. They are always busy, and those are very, very widely used. Medication management for mental health illnesses, depression, anxiety, bipolar, as well as ADHD medications can be completed at Student Health Services. LGBTQ plus healthcare services are available, and that just doesn't include regular services that any students can participate in, but also for any of our students who may be transitioning, we do provide gender affirming hormones. Patient account specialist is available in our clinic to assist you with any insurance and medical bills that you may have acquired while you've been on campus or in the community as well too. They will work with you with some financial assistance options and help make sure that you don't have a lot of out-of-pocket expenses. And finally, when you're working with our college health specialist, you know that you will be having access to resources and getting information that is specific to you as a WSU student by providing referrals to other campus departments or referrals in the communities that are not only beneficial to you as a student, but also is important to your financial needs. Probably one of our most used services for any of our students is our MyShocker Health Patient Portal. We like to really encourage students to use this portal for various reasons. One, you could schedule appointments online. You don't have to take time to call our offices. You can receive text message reminders about those appointments that you have made, as well as cancel or reschedule on the portal yourself. Exchanging secure messages with healthcare providers is a very popular way for our students to secure message and ask advice or questions or anything of our healthcare providers. We have seen students use those services very widely, exchanging over 30,000 messages with students in the last year. You can also complete any forms that we require or surveys. You can make a payment on any balances that you might have on your student account. You can also upload immunization records and your insurance cards for any health requirements or to simply just have it ready for whenever you want to use our services. Prescription medications are available in our clinic, in our institutional drug room after seeing one of our providers. Those prescriptions are widely used by our students because of simply the discounted costs that you have access to. Those can range anywhere from contraceptive medication to antibiotics, steroids, medication for maybe some pain. What we do want to make sure is that if you are seeking ADHD medications and you are on a controlled stimulant substance such as Adderall, we do have to have some sort of testing or evaluation document. If that was done in previously in your life, either through high school or other means, we would take that documentation and look at the diagnosis and continue your medications. If you have never been tested or seen by anybody, we would ask that you are seeing one of our counseling and psychological service counselors, psychologists, so that they can evaluate you for the need for ADHD medications. Over-the-counter medications are available without appointment. We have a lot of over-the-counter medications. A good example of a good pricing on medications is you can get a 30-day supply of generic Claritin for almost $3. A 30-day supply of Allegra for 10 or a little over. So a lot of these different medications are discounted when they're through our institutional drug room. There are various payment options at Student Health. While using your student fees that you have contributed to gives you access to Student Health with many of our free services that occur throughout the year, and we will highlight and send those out on social media so you know when they're coming, but also because we can discount our services really, really low for our students. You could pay cash, a credit card with your name on it, a health savings account card with your insurance plan that has to have your name on it. If you don't have a card with your name on it and you're using somebody else's card or a family member or parent, then you would pay on our MyShocker Health patient portal. These can also be placed on your student account, your MyWSU student account, that is included with the overall system, that you can view those charges on your financial aid suite. Insurance is not required at Student Health. We don't expect you to be current with any insurance plans unless you're an international student. International students are required to hold some sort of current insurance plan that is comparable to all of the Affordable Care Act plans. That is only for international students. But all insurance plans that you may have could be filed with those insurance companies. We are in network with Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, and United Healthcare Student Resources. But we do file claims for all insurance plans, and we just want you to understand that coverage is based on your plan benefits that could vary from state to state. For most Wichita State University new students, there is only one requirement, and that is the tuberculosis screening and/or testing. All newly enrolled students have to complete this. If you are a domestic student born in the United States, you need to complete an online screening questionnaire that was sent to you either after orientation or emails that you may have received. For international students, tuberculosis screening and testing must be completed your first semester and before you enter the classrooms. All of this information has been sent to you either by email or through different various offices like the Office of International Education. If you do intend to live in the residence halls on campus, there is a meningitis documentation requirement. The only adult vaccinations that we actually require are just recommendations, not requirements. So these are all your adult vaccinations that you should have in your age group. Those are listed on the slide. The meningitis documentation is only for the on-campus living students, and that could be either a document that is vaccination or it can be a waiver. All student health records are confidential. This is not shared with anybody in the university unless the student specifically signs a release of information to give us the authority to give that information to someone else. We do have quite a few benefits for returning adult and online students. We do have telehealth appointments available. It could be an option for a different visit or a different complaint that you might have based on whether or not we need to see you in person first. An example of that would be if you have never been on ADHD medication and this would be your first time, we would ask you to come in person, and then you could do a couple of online telehealth appointments after that, but we can only give you 3 prescriptions, and then you have to be seen in person again. But for other services, maybe refilling your blood pressure medication, you know, it might be that you've been very well controlled and your provider is perfectly comfortable doing a telehealth visit with you. Secure messaging, our healthcare providers through that My Shocker Health portal is also available to anybody. You know, let's say you work all day. Maybe this is a good option for you to just ask a question. Hey, do I need to come in and be seen for something like this? Or what do you recommend? It could save you time and money. We have a lot of on-demand videos that you could find about different health education topics or how-to instructions, and that can be found on our YouTube page at the link located on the slide. We do have a social work case management student in the fall and spring semesters who are doing their practicum and are doing case management work with students that we may refer to them. This could be for various needs. Maybe it is social service needs. Maybe you're having some food insecurities or housing instability, or maybe problems with transportation. Or it could be something where we have prescribed you medication and we need to look at different options for discounted medications. Also, our case management student can help you get an applied for medical financial assistance or Project Access or Medicaid. And finally, we can e-scribe medications out so that you are not bound to purchase medications in our institutional drug room. We e-scribe a lot of medications out to your local pharmacy so that you can purchase them with your health insurance card or in an affordable and close and convenient manner. A few on-campus services that you might be interested if you're not purely online is that we do have a lactation wellness room. It's private, quiet. It has a really nice massaging recliner, mini fridge, and sink. If you're looking for other spaces to find that access, we included the link in the slide. We're excited about our new Wellness to Go vending machine coming soon to the Heskett Center in August 2024. With over-the-counter medications, testing supplies, bandages, hygiene products, gynecological needs. We're really excited about this and hope if the first one's successful, we can put it in various places all around campus. And lastly, the wardrobe is available through our Hope services for private shopping needs of LGBTQ students who may be transitioning and are looking for a confidential and comfortable manner to shop for gently used clothes, accessories, shoes, and also feel included on campus and looking for those needs. Finally, Student Health Services is located in the Student Wellness Center in the YMCA on campus. Our Student Wellness Center is accessible 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. This QR code is a good example of a list of things you might have ready while you're going to college. Maybe not so much for returning adults, but it does have a lot of good reminders about the tuberculosis screening you were required to do. Maybe being prepared for sleep options and being prepared for your medications and allergies and getting your insurance card uploaded. As you can see, our phone number and fax number are included, as well as our website. We really encourage you to go to our website and look around and see what other services or options are available to you as a student. And finally, we encourage you to like all of our social media pages on our website. This is where we might post new services, new testing, or different free options for services at Student Health. We welcome you to the Wichita State campus. It's a great day to be a Shocker. Thank you.